we have already seen the features of a federal government and why India is called a federal state. But calling a country a federal state is not all that enough. We need to see if actually we are practicing federalism in India. For this, we must understand that in India we have linguistic states. That is, when India got independence, the first thing that came to the minds of the big leaders was, how should India be restructured? What should be the basis of the restructuring of these states? Should it be on the basis of religion? Should it be on the basis of some diverse culture? But they all agreed upon a common platform that it should be on the basis of the language that the people speak. Maybe by that they would feel closer, united, well knit with each other. So, this could provide as a base for a unity. Some of course feared that when the states are being restructured on linguistic basis, this might lead to further divisions. The people might start becoming possessive about their religion. They might start demanding more autonomy to their state on the basis of the language that they speak. They might start feeling alienated or might start feeling very important about their language. But thankfully, this has not happened in India, and the restructuring which has been done in India on the basis of language has come out in a wonderful way. Next is, we need to have a certain language policy in a country. If you remember, in Belgium there are people who speak different languages, practice different religions. In Sri Lanka there are people who speak different languages, but in Sri Lanka they have not been able to come to a common platform as to what should be their official language. In India, we have acted wise and Hindi has been made as the official language, but there are 21 other languages which have been given a special status in the constitution. And this means most of the population of India feels that they are a part of the constitution on the basis of the language that they speak. Since we were under the Britishers, and whatever the government policies were, whatever the government system was, that was all done in the English language because English is their mother tongue. So, the Indians thought that they are going to have a relief period, they are going to have a certain period up till which they are going to make English as a kind of an official language, and that is till 1965 they agreed that English shall also be the official language in the government offices besides Hindi, and after that they would solely have Hindi as the major principal language. But the Hindi speaking states of India were not happy about this decision, and therefore the Indian government readily, wisely agreed that both Hindi and English shall be the language in the offices. Besides, 21 other languages have been given special status in the constitution, which makes most of us happy and make us feel a part of this big country. Next is center-state relations in India. What are the kind of relationship that the center and the state enjoy in India? The relations between center and state are very, very cordial. Whenever there is a conflict, they try and resolve it, and as far as the governments are concerned, supposing in the center there is a Congress government, and in the state also we have the Congress government. That means there is no conflict, no chaos, no confusion. Whatever the orders are passed by the center government are being accepted by the state government readily. But what happens if there is a Congress government in the center and there is a BJP government in the state? then there are going to be differences of opinion, then there are going to be clashes in their opinion. So, when we are able to resolve these clashes, when we are able to actually run the government successfully in spite of the fact that the center and the state have different political party government, that is the real truth, or that is actually the real good functioning of democracy. Now, in India we have also been experiencing that in the center also there is not one particular party that is ruling. No one party has been able to come out successfully in majority. So, when such a thing happens, two or more than two political parties come together, form a government, and this is called as a coalition government. This coalition government is a very difficult government to run, because all the political parties can have similar views. Some of them are going to feel happy, some of them are going to feel unhappy, some of them are going to feel that they are being neglected, some of them feel a different view about an issue. So, it is very difficult to keep all of them together, and therefore, the coalition government which has started coming up is a difficult issue, but still we see that most of the coalition governments in India have been able to complete their term successfully, which is a big thing for the functioning of modern democracy in India. So, that is all federalism is all about.